So GoPro 10, in this video we're going to talk about what GoPro 10, in this video we're going to talk about what we know, what we'd like, and what we know we'll never get from GoPro. Let's talk about it anyway. Tilt you. Too much? Tell you what, for vlogging, I honestly don't think there's a better camera. I've got all my notes here. We're going to talk about the GoPro 10. Just a quick recap on the GoPro 9. I've been impressed with it. It's been a big upgrade on the 7 that I had before, maybe an incremental upgrade on the 8 if you had that one. But we had new features like Time Warp 3.0, we've got Hyper Smooth 3.0. They introduced the front facing screen, which is awesome. I really like that, although it is a little bit laggy when you're using the higher frame rates. You've got 5K, which, okay, it's good for cropping in, but not something I use. I just leave it on 4K 24 frames per second linear. That's what I use. And overall, it's a really good camera. Obviously the battery was bigger, 30% better, and it's notably better as well. I'm not charging it as often, not using it as much as I should do, but it's still a great camera, and it gets a lot of bad rep out there, but a lot of bad comments. Some people are still holding on to the fact that GoPro 7 was absolutely shocking. The battery kept on crashing, the files are corrupt, all that kind of thing. The GoPro 9 is better. Definitely better. If you're looking for an action camera, it's definitely still the best one. Open GoPro is coming soon. New functionality from GoPro where they're going to allow you different... I still don't quite understand it. You're going to be able to use it in different apps as far as I understand. So different companies are going to be able to incorporate GoPro controls into their app, so you can control it through Garmin Connect. You'll have built-in GoPro functionality in the Garmin Connect app. That's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. So stay tuned. When it does come fully released, I'll do some more research on it so I actually understand it. We'll do a video about that. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Lots of fun stuff. It's not always just me walking and talking. We've got a lot of good content coming soon and in the past. So yeah, check it out. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Don't miss out. Right. Got a sheep looking at me like he wants to headbutt me. Stay there, little buddy. Stay there. Rumours. Let's talk about the rumours. Some of these are like we've heard this is going to happen, what we'd like. It's all mixed into one. A 1-inch sensor is the main one that I've heard is more than likely going to happen. The Insta1R released their 1-inch lens that came with the lens mod. You could attach different modular attachments for that camera. I haven't tried that. I'd be interested to have a go at trying it actually. Maybe we'll try and grab one of those to test it out. But a 1-inch sensor on the GoPro would be better for a number of reasons. The picture quality, for some reason, sometimes when you upload GoPro footage, I don't know what happens. I don't know if YouTube compresses it stupidly or what, but it just looks a little bit crap. It still does. So that 1-inch sensor would help with that, definitely. It would also help with the low light capabilities, because still GoPro it's not very good in low light. There are some settings you can adjust to make it look better, but a 1-inch sensor would yeah, definitely help when it comes to low light performance. Wireless charging is an interesting one, and probably the one thing I'd like to see with the GoPro for this one reason. When you're opening and closing the doors on the GoPro to take out the SD card or to replace the battery, the seals on that waterproof protection wear over time, and if you haven't got to open a door, if you can wirelessly charge your GoPro, if you haven't got to open a door and you wirelessly charge it, you're going to negate the fact that there's going to be ever any water damage ever, apart from if you crack the actual case. So that would be a top feature for me. At least 15-watt charging, some fast charging would be nice, like the MagSafe. That'd be awesome. I'd like to see wireless charging. The other thing I'd like to see is just an overall improvement on the UI, the touchscreen, everything like that. They have improved it a lot recently. There's been 2 updates recently, and they've improved the touchscreen capability on that as well with those updates. So just a little bit I get it's a GoPro. I know it's not an iPhone, but I just still like it to be a little bit better than it is. The menus have improved as well since the 7. The new menu I like actually. It's a lot better than before. There's the customization on the modes and the shooting frame rates and all those kind of things. You can add custom modes. That's really good. I do like that. It's a lot better than it has been. But just some slight tweaks to it, some slight improvements to the actual experience of using the GoPro. While we're on the touch screen, there is a rumour that the screen is going to cover the whole back of the GoPro this time, not just sort of a small portion of it. There is that sort of massive bezel all the way around the edge. It'd be nice to have the full edge-to-edge screen on the back of the GoPro 10. We'd like that, please, GoPro. That'd look pretty sick. So there's other rumours I've got here, different frame rates, 5K 60, 4K 120, which would be sick, 2.7, 480 and 180, 960. Slightly gimmicky, don't always use the slow motion, but it'd be nice to have them. Better low light performance, we've covered that. New lens mods, different ones for specific situations like vlogging or maybe a zoom lens. A nice prime lens with gives you that sort of bokeh background, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see that. Maybe one thing I'd like to see is a built-in ND filter. If we're getting that 1-inch sensor, Sony actually, these sheep, will you shut up? Sony with their RX100 actually had a built-in ND filter, so we know it's possible with a 1-inch sensor. Can we get a variable, adjustable, turn on and off ND filter, or one that you do with software? That'd make it a lot easier to actually use the GoPro with manual settings, so you can actually sort of emulate that blurred out background. If you can use manual settings, keep the ISO low for the picture, make sure it's better. A lot more like a standard DSLR or mirrorless camera control wise. That's what the ND filter will allow you to do. Just, yeah, make the picture look a lot better. One last thing now, GoPro have used the same processor in their cameras for forever. The rumours are, and I believe this one to be true, that it's going to be a brand new processor, a brand new upgraded processor. It's going to be faster than the last version, it's going to be quicker, it's going to be more responsive to use. The faster processor would allow for the picture to be a lot better and for low light performance to be better as well. If we concentrate on a bigger sensor and a better processor, the picture quality would definitely improve. So that's one thing that I think will be 100% coming to the GoPro 10. Other than that, what would you like to see? What features would you like to see in the GoPro 10? Don't just use the comments to slag off GoPro, because on this channel we like GoPro. We are going to hopefully get my hands on some more action cameras to compare. Maybe I'll like one, but I've never tried a different one. I've tried some cheaper ones, but never anything that's sort of a direct competitor to a GoPro, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, from me and the sheep, stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss any upload. Comment, what would you like to see from the GoPro 10? And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye.